Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Kingdoms Reborn in Pravsburg. We are still steadily continuing to grow, and I think it is probably time for us to continue moving into some new markets. Oh, a new era! We can choose a prize. Well, I still think the sustainability books are pretty amazing, so we're going to be going for those. Caravans have arrived. Well, that's nice. I do kind of have an excess of, let's say, some medicinal herbs. I'll go ahead and sell a handful of those off, thank you kindly. There we go. So what research do we want now that we have the extra house adjacency income? We could go for the extra house income. We could go for improved logistics. Haul specified resources from within the radius to its delivery target in 50 units of bulk. I'll bet you the radius is too small for that to be amazing, though. Raise fertility. Fertility for farms. Well, that could be helpful, actually. Shroom farms. Farm shrooms using the wood. And a coffee roaster if we had coffee as one of our luxury goods. That would be pretty cool. Irrigation Reservoir could be okay in some cases. Let's see. Increased consumption. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that would be amazing. I really don't... Well, I guess we could go for the Vodka Distillery. You know, we did say we were going to go for that, and I think it's going to be a relatively cheap technology. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Vodka Distillery. I think that should be pretty fun for me. So let's see. My charcoal burners are all doing A-okay. Let's take a quick look up over here. Let's say for... Well, I think we're producing plenty of grapes. What we don't seem to ever have enough of is wool for our tailor. I could actually use a sustainability book here, and this would allow me to start getting a lot more value. So we're going to go ahead and try for that, and that lets my wool go a lot further to continue making clothes using only one tailor. It makes a lot of sense to me, I think. More immigration and such if we want to spend some money. I'm trying to save up toward that 30,000 goal, though, so let's not worry about that. Let's move on to something different. Bakery again. I guess I'll just go ahead and buy an agricultural wild card, because who knows? Who knows? It could end up being useful or something like that. Output inventory is full. Really? That doesn't seem correct. Seems like we don't have enough people that are actually pulling goods, which basically means we don't have enough laborers. Yeah, we don't have enough laborers that are actually moving goods to and fro. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the brickworks. Is there anything else we could be doing? Yeah, no. A paper maker. Paper maker? Paper maker. Hang on, that's a house thing. No? Wait, yes it is. Paper maker does what? Well, I mean, it produces paper, but I guess using wood, probably. Generate science points using iron bars. Ooh. I don't think I need a paper maker at the moment, especially since I don't know what that would do for me as a good, so we're going to ignore it for the moment. Still bringing in more immigrants from our immigration offices. I guess I'll just go ahead and use my speed boosts to try and hurry that along, because we actually do want to continue getting up some more population. The worst thing that happens is some people end up just leaving, but I really need more laborers. There we go. Now that we have some laborers up and running because we caught some sort of a cap on some resources, we are now grabbing stuff out of the windmill and taking it elsewhere, which is great. Probably do need to get another windmill going. More potters, the paper maker again. Don't really feel like I need any of these. Let's go for a reroll, and we get a forester as well as a bunch of other things. A forester, you know, is not out of the cards. I think a forester could be useful to just go ahead and continue producing some trees in a few key areas. We'll just go ahead and place one along, I guess, along here or something. There we go. That should be okay. Did we actually chop down all the trees down in the main area where I told them to? No, we did not, because my laborers have not gotten around to actually doing any of these jobs. Okay. Oh, that's fine. More libraries. I don't think we need that at the moment. Let's go ahead and do a reroll. Another blacksmith, trading port, birth control, service wild card. I don't think I need any of those either. So let's just pass on all of that nonsense and continue boosting up our immigration where possible. There we go. Starting to get that population up. I just need consistent workers. Lots and lots of consistent workers. You guys can go and work in the brickworks again. That's fine. Clay-wise, we are now producing enough, apparently. Having the extra workers over here was enough to do the job. Well, that's good. For the potter, I guess we can go for Potter Town, which improves productivity. We'll go ahead and get another 30% there. And then in this potter, yeah, we'll do Potter Town, because now that we have two of them, we should be able to increase that productivity a little bit. Again, the more productivity we have, the more goods we are producing, the faster we're going to hit our cap, so that people can move on to other tasks instead, which seems fine. Coal mine, you know, how are we doing on that coal? Still not great. We need to get another coal mine, I hate to say it, so let's go ahead and buy one of those. Don't think I need the bakery. I mean, we're still not producing, like, anywhere near enough apparently. Good lord. How are we doing on the wheat flour? You know what? We do need a bakery. Go ahead and buy another. Why not? All right, fine. Coal mine. Let's place... Gotta be within a region with some coal. You're telling me we don't have a region with some coal over here? Okay, this will work. We want to keep it a little bit further away from the home, so we'll do that. And let's get a road set up along there. There we go. Okay. And we need to get some more housing nearby. Let's do something kind of like this. There we go. And the library will ensure that we do get some extra science as we produce a few luxury goods off in that direction. No problem at all. Thank you for the extra money. Everyone's sending me gifts. I think it may be because they know that I have the capacity to squish them like the bugs that they are at any time, if I so desire. Let's place down another one of those bakeries. Can we improve productivity a little bit? We can by spending some stone. Stone, unfortunately, does take a lot of labor in order to make work, so we have a couple of quarries that are doing the job. I mean, they'll be fine. But yeah. Well, didn't we have another quarry somewhere? We had two. Yeah, we have these two right along here. These guys are producing a fair bit. Let's go for another bit there. More immigrants? Sure, why not? Okay, so we have the wide shafts, which is going to be increasing us up to 24 production for each of them. A little labor intensive, but should be okay. Chimney restrictors, blah, 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 blah. Let's do a reroll, and none of those seem exciting except for perhaps buying wood. We could spend half of my treasury buying wood. At some point, this card seems like it's impossible to make work. Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure that I literally can't spend 10,000 gold buying wood. There's not enough supply in the entire freaking world for that to work. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it should work, but who knows? How are we doing on food? Not good. We need more! Well, the bakery will certainly help with that, but I need to get myself another windmill, I think. We're actually, no, the windmill seems to be doing the job. I think it might be the brewery that's killing me. Let's take a look over here. Brewery town won't do me a lot of good. We shouldn't be consuming that much wheat. It's only consuming 30. What's consuming the wheat? Can we actually see this? Farms. These aren't. No, this isn't doing me any good. I just want to know how many buildings I've got that are consuming wheat. I feel like it's just a brewery and a single windmill, and yet somehow we are actually not producing enough to keep up with demand. So another windmill actually doesn't do me any good. Weirdly. Let's do a reroll over here. No, none of those seem extraordinarily good. I mean, I guess maybe we could just buy the agricultural wild card to be safe. Seems okay. We really need the lumber, though. Why are we not buying as much lumber as I want here? How much can you get per... Well, you can buy about 100 wood, it looks like. About 100 wood is the most you can get. Our biggest issue is just the complete lack of laborers. That's what's killing me right now. Getting extra immigration will do me no good until we can get some more housing. This game is like a constant struggle to expand, isn't it? It really seems to be. Let's chop down some trees over here, for example. See if we can get some more wood located locally so we can build stuff like houses a little bit faster. I mean, the pigs, I think, have now reached capacity, so they'll start producing some local food. That will be helpful, of course. We just don't have enough. We don't have enough people. I don't really understand how that's possible, but we don't. Huh. Research complete. What did we get? I think we got the Vodka Distillery. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. So with that done, do we want to move to things like irrigation? Do we want to move toward logistics? Or just extra income? I think you can't go wrong with the extra income. The extra income means I can do a lot. Vodka Distillery. So how much potatoes do we have? Not much. I'm going to pass on this until we start farming out more potatoes. That doesn't seem useful to me. Not terribly. Another warehouse, I guess I'll always be happy to have on hand. The rest doesn't seem that important. Maybe an immigration office. Maybe. I think we'll just re-roll. There's the Vodka Distillery again. Nah, pass on all those for now. Pass on all of that. Why haven't you built things like this forester? The forester's been sitting here for a long time. I don't see any reason you can't. Cut any trees, plant any trees. I just want some extra lumber sources. Where's a builder? Do we have none? We have 7 builders and 32 laborers. We should be fine. And now we actually have plenty of lumber now that we're chopping down trees again. Hi, Caravan. I'm just going to go ahead and sell you some extra herbs. Because I really don't need this many herbs, it turns out. Where do we have a... You know what? You can go and make potatoes. There you go. Forget the herbs. Turns out we're doing fine. Pass on all that. What about over here? Another immigration office. Pass on those. Nah, pass. So, does this candle maker have the ability to do anything? Because we have beeswax, but the thing that we have not been able to gain so far is cotton. We could start doing trades. I'll definitely increase the amount we can trade. Let's swap out Conglomerate and put in the Companies Act again. And let's see if we can trade for some cotton. Is that something we can buy? I imagine it is. There it is. So we could buy a few. It would cost me a chunk, but it would let us start making some candles, which would be fun. Then again, am I supposed to turn that into cotton fabric first? It didn't say cotton fabric. It said just raw cotton. So I'm going to assume that no, we don't need to do that. Extra productivity means we can get more per input. And I don't care about any of the rest of this, so we'll ignore that. Warehouse, you know what? I think that we go ahead and demolish this and just place the warehouse in its stead right along here. It's just better. It's just straight up a better thing to do. Could actually place another library or a school, I suppose. That would be okay. Still capped out on our housing. Gosh dang. These guys are doing nothing to build roads, by the way. Like, please build the roads because it would let people actually, like, get around a lot faster. It really would. It'd be super duper helpful if you guys would just build the dang roads. But we can't get enough spare workers doing nothing else. I got 7 builders now. What are they working on? Manual? Assign people? Oh, interesting. I could manually adjust the laborers and the builders and stuff. Not sure I need to do that, but we could. Pass on this. A library? How are we doing on food again? We said we weren't doing fantastic. Let's get another fishing lodge. We already know we're good at those. And let's get another... Whoops, we reached our hand limit. Okay, another pig ranch or a sheep ranch, do you think? Let's go for, Let's go for another pig ranch. Why not? Seems okay. Can you place one over here, or is there just too much desert? Answer, too much desert. We can place something way up over there, but that doesn't seem great. I can't really see all the desert as things stand right now. We could just get more food over here, though. Sure, we'll do that. And get the roads producing up over there. And we'll just go ahead and extend the road out that way. Fishing lodge. Is there anywhere that really needs the food badly locally? We could place more up over there. I think we'd be better served placing it up over here. So we're going to try something like this. 114 seems to be the best I can get. There we go. And we get some more combos as a result, which, you know, it's kind of fun. There we go. No one's built a forester yet, though. These builders are doing absolutely nothing. I think that's where I'm frustrated. Oh, we got a level 5 house. Whoa, what? I'm frustrated because it says we have builders, but I'm just not seeing any evidence that they're doing anything. We've got 11 builders. Nope, now it's down to 2. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore what people are doing. Let's see if we can improve the production of our mines. We are not producing enough coal at the moment. That'll help. Workshops, improved shift, and also more workers. There you go. That brings our production still not high enough, even with the boost. Gosh, dang. I know we can spend our stone and our bricks and stuff to improve insulation. I know we can, and we probably should. Just seems really expensive. A gold mine card. Well, until we actually have gold mines, that's not helpful to me. Same with the gold smelter. Didn't we identify that the only gold mines, like over here? Yeah. So that's not happening, basically. That's not happening anytime soon. I do want to start producing some dyes. I really do. So, let me place down a farm over here, I guess. And let's see if I can make... You can't do... Okay, hang on. You can't do what I wanted. But you could swap over to dyes instead. So we'll place wheat along here then. And we'll get some dyes farming over here. Now, do dyes need some sort of processing? Or is it just a luxury good in and of itself? A mint card is useless to me. What am I supposed to do with some of those things? Until we can mine gold, I can't turn them into coins. But, now we have housing level 5 going up. Holy crap. What are we producing that's a high enough luxury tier? I think it's just enough tier 2 luxuries to get these guys up to level 5. We're getting a lot of extra income and a stinking ton of science out of some of these homes. That's amazing. Pass on this. There's the gold smelter. Turn gold ores into gold bars. I mean, fun, but nothing I can do with it. Pass. Another gold mine. Can't do anything. Same with the mint. Turn it into money. I'm sure it's fantastic being able to do that, and you get like a huge return on investment or something. I'm sure it's amazing. But since gold did not want to get placed anywhere in the game, we're just going to have to live without it. A gemstone mine? Wow, wouldn't that be fun? Do we have gemstones? Do we know what gemstones are? I don't think I've seen any evidence for that. Let's, hang on. Can I see my science real quick? I think we need to go to housing, because I think that's what's happening right now, is we're getting enough things up to level 5 that we're unlocking all sorts of new stuff. Gemstone deposits. I feel like that's got to be a luxury good specifically on the map. And I have not seen evidence that we've got gemstones absolutely anywhere. Do we? There needs to be a search function. A search function for different luxury resources would be quite nice. I don't see them. And the fact that I don't see them doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It just makes me wonder, like, I can't just place it anywhere, can I? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. Huh. I guess I'm going to refuse, and the jeweler card I don't need either, but those would be some fantastic luxuries if I could get them. I just don't see any evidence that gemstones exist on this map. But don't get me wrong, that sounds like a lot of fun. It'd be really cool. What's going on? Game? Let me zoom in. There we go. Good lord. Always terrified something's going to break horribly when that happens. Okay, we got at least a few laborers going around again. We are still not getting quite enough in terms of immigration, so let's go ahead and ramp that up again. Okay, we're doing fine on wood production. That's exciting. Could place down some more of these trading companies. More immigrants? Yes, please. Do we want to place down some of these, then? We could just place down more of these these import centers. And that would let me just start buying various different resources automatically that I need. I don't think it's a bad idea to just go ahead and set one of these up over there. There we go. Metropolis. Oh my gosh. Houses with pottery get extra... Oh my god, yes. That sounds amazing. Homebrew, dude. Pottery's amazing. Get rid of the Companies Act. Put on the homebrew. I'm going to get rid of the Companies Act. And I'm going to get rid of the conglomerate. I don't think we need it. But I do think that getting an extra 4 science for all homes with pottery, which is basically all of them, is amazing. Research complete. We should be getting a stupid amount of science all of a sudden. Coffee roaster still does me no good. Shroom farm can't do. Improve logistics. I mean, we could. All right. Let's try improved logistics and see what happens. Let's just try for it. I want to know. Oh, we can actually get up to 30,000 here. Oh, so I guess I could have saved one of those green cards. Well, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. We are now level 5, which increases my income just a wee little bit. Just a wee little bit. Looks like we're still selling coal. Maybe we should stop selling coal. If we are above 600 coal, then you can do something. Whoa, I just realized this is actually upgrading the center of the town. Look at this. It looks like a giant castle. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Dude, sweet. I didn't realize we were getting increasingly medieval as time went on, but I dig it. I approve. I'm on board. I'm not bored. Let's pass on those. We could have gotten Desert Pilgrim, I suppose. It would have got me a little bit of gold. I don't like any of those. Pass. Another warehouse is just a no-brainer. Another fishing lodge is probably okay. And let's just go ahead and grab a beekeeper. I really could start doing the mushroom farm. I just don't see any reason to use up the lumber. And let's come back to that in a minute. So, beekeepers, these guys do like being around trees. Well, I could start setting up another little area down over here. I think that'd be kind of good. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's set up a bee area right along there, plus a warehouse right there. And then we could get an agricultural card in the form of a fruit gatherer, because food is still good and we need more of it anyway. Plus, is there any sign of... Yeah, there's some game nearby. We can do this. Let's get a hunting lodge set up. Okay, and let's set up some roads, which apparently I did mess up, but that's okay. Can we fit roads anywhere over here? The answer is no. Okay, well, we'll just do this instead. And we will set up some roads that go along over here. It's not the most efficient thing in the world, but I'll work with it. I'll work within those confines for the moment. And we can set up some housing nearby. We got plenty of capacity here at the moment. What I just lack is actual immigration. Yeah, we should get ourselves some more immigrant offices, I think. I do think that that's going to end up being worthwhile. Just more population in general. I mean, the birth rate's probably looking okay, but, you know. Trading company is done. Good. Let's decrease the trading fee. Let's increase the quantity, and we don't have a seaport, so that's irrelevant. We need to decide what we want to buy. Or what I could do is export, let's say. No, what do we want? I was going to say we could export some extra, like, medicine and stuff, because we got a stupid amount of it. I actually should get another medicine hut and just start making some of this. It's higher value. Then we can start exporting medicine. But I could also just start buying things. But what would I want? What do we have a huge excess of? Shockingly, clothes. We're actually doing really well on clothes. We could sell some. It's worth a load of money. But money's not that hard to come by, if I'm being completely honest. So, is there a particular food that we want a lot of? Blueberries, I guess. Potatoes, maybe. Not coconuts, not honey. Bread we're actually producing a bit of. Cabbage we're doing okay. I don't even know what we would want. We're doing okay on wool. I guess we could start automatically import cotton. Is candles considered to be a high-level luxury that we currently have possession of? Wine. Yeah, candles. There they are. Producing a pretty good amount. What if we just start buying some cotton, then? Since I'm not going to be producing it anytime soon, if ever, I think what we do is we say that 100 becomes the goal for cotton. And as we don't have enough, we just start buying it. Now, the problem with this is that it's really far away from where we actually would be using it with the beeswax. But, I mean, nonetheless, you know, at least having some being brought in would be pretty nice, right? Proof Logistics is still taking a very long time to research, despite the fact that I have a load of science. I really didn't think it was going to take this long. Really didn't. Timber, let's go for that. More productivity there, and sure, Forest Town seems pretty good. You can get the pest traps. That gets me a lot of extra food production over here. We could get the fishing lodge. This actually can be upgraded with tools, which we will do. How are we doing as far as food production? Just sort of treading water, honestly. That's the best I've got. Thank you for the money. I appreciate that very much. We could build some more houses, I suppose. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's just go ahead and build an extra home off in that direction. I don't even know what to do with any of this yet. School? Yes. Buy a school. The rest of these seem bad. And I don't like any of this. We could move the candle maker up here. That is certainly a thing. I think we pass on that for the moment. So a school, this would translate into a lot of extra science, especially if I were to place it down over here. So we're going to build one of those. Printing press. Only good if I'm producing paper, which at the moment I'm not, so we'll pass. That would allow me to start producing books, which I have to imagine is a really good high-level luxury good. How are we doing as far as labor? Currently at 20. That's because no one's farming. Basically, when the farming season is over, that's when people go off and start doing stuff. Is there a hotkey for this? There is. It's V. Let's go ahead and speed up the immigration centers. Pass on this. Reroll. Pass on those. I just need more people. I just need laborers. Constantly hungry for laborers. It's hilarious because there was a good long while in the game where we had so many laborers I didn't know what to do with them. We couldn't create enough jobs fast enough. But now, it's really not an issue at all. We're actually, like, shockingly doing really well on storage, too. Zero issues along that line. Absolutely no problem. But here we are, once again, building out more jobs, you know? And it's just not enough. I think we need to invest in just getting as many immigration centers as we can. So whenever I see one, I'm going to be picking one up. Which apparently is, like, not at all right now. Past this. Reroll. Here's one. Let's buy that. Immigrants want to join? By all means. More immigrants want to join? By all means. That actually is really funny timing. It's as if the game was listening to me or something. All right, I think we're going to end up getting rid of this area. I don't think we're really producing quite enough food for it to be worthwhile. We do have a tech tree available. Well, let's go ahead and grab the Irrigation Reservoir, just in case we need that. Logistics card? Sure, why not? So this has a very tiny radius. This is borderline useless. This is only if you have, like, a really concentrated industry. Like, really concentrated. Now, there's something to be said about that, though, right? So, like, what if, for example, instead of having pottery over here, we moved the potters and the brickworks and stuff all over here. We had a logistics office, and we set a dedicated warehouse where these guys, these clay pits, automatically did nothing but drop their work off over here, and a worker simply quickly dropped this stuff off. Like, that'd be okay. But the thing is, well, I mean, no, that wouldn't be bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. Should we do something like that? Huh. I really can't decide. We could certainly place a logistics office up over here, though. This actually is important because this supplies all of my bakers. Let's just try that. This actually is a concentrated industry where all of the bakers are going here. And for our windmill, we can set the delivery target to specifically this warehouse. That way, all the ground flour goes here. And somebody has a job of quickly grabbing the wheat flour and delivering it to our bakery. Let's see if that actually makes a big difference or not. Pass on that. Another warehouse is always a gimme. And you know what? Let's go ahead and grab the paper maker. I am curious. I want to know what this thing can do. It is industry that's going to upset people, so that's a thing. Got to be wary of that. Place you down over there, I suppose. Warehouse. I don't really see any disadvantage to placing it somewhere up over here. Why not? Seems all right. More fishing lodges we can place. We should continue getting more food. That's just always good. 86% efficiency, however, is just kind of abysmal. Down this way, we could try to get, like, some fish from the river. Looks like the best we can hope for is somewhere in the 90-somewhat efficiency range. Not great. It's just better to be placing along the ocean. Always better. Okay, well, 108% efficiency. I was going to say that's great, but we can't. Never mind. 98. Fine. Go ahead and just build that up there. Start getting ourselves some more fish coming in. I'm seeing us running out of food, and I am concerned about that. The problem is we just don't have enough laborers to go around for infinite farming. So we kind of have to live without it. Let's get first impressions for higher productivity there. Is there anything I should be upgrading for, like, our fishing lodges? We have tools and stuff now. Could we be improving this? Yes. Yeah, we've got tools. Let's go ahead and start improving productivity of fish, for example, by a lot. I'm also going to increase how much you guys will produce by to 600. Okay, that helps. Tiny bit, anyway. We may want to consider just setting a trade offer to just buy food. Like, that is a thing we could do, is literally just buy food. If we're making enough money, why not, right? So, like, what's a good food that I might want to buy? What's a cheap food? Potatoes? You know what? Whenever we are below 100 potatoes, start buying. Could help a tiny bit, I suppose. More immigrants want to join. We don't have enough housing for that, but I'll go ahead and let them join anyway, and we'll see if we can figure that out. Charcoal burner, blah, 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 blah. None of that seems great. Printing press for the books. None of these seem good. Let's go for another reroll. Another trading company, I suppose, is okay. Just continue trading at lower fees. Sure. And an agricultural wild card. Why not? And maybe even a forester for good measure. Okay. So we'll try that. See if that works well. Output inventory full. Well, that shouldn't be true. Can you just deposit in this warehouse? Oh, it's because we didn't have enough laborers actually delivering the goods. But there we go. So that's now set. Okay, so they should be okay. So a forester off in this direction would be okay, but there's enough trees. I'm just going to leave that alone. I don't think I need to mess with it. Could also set up some more bees and stuff up over here, and that wouldn't be half bad. How do we want to do this? Let's set up another forester down over this direction. This guy actually exists just to chop down trees and get me some extra lumber. I want to make sure we get plenty of that. Hey, we have dyes. Okay, so dyes are coming in. We're producing 65 dyes per year. It has the same icon, it looks like, as wheat, which is confusing. No, that was the last one because we converted it from a wheat field. So we haven't seen it actually produce anything yet. I want to know what happens with the dyes. I'm very, very curious with that. Taylor Forster, blah, 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 blah. Pass. We could start doing the mushroom farms, I suppose, but I'm going to re-roll. Iron mine, blah, 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 blah. Pass, roll again. None of these are good. Pass. Just passing all of it. It's fine. Passing all of it. We don't care. We're almost done with the dyes. I know we need to end this video, but I want to see what's going to happen. How is the market doing, by the way? We can have extra worker slots so they can just keep going around and delivering goods. There's a load of stuff being managed here. We could manage the market directly. Allow certain kinds of resources and disallow others. Looks like it's primarily going to be in the form of things that people actually consume. So food, luxuries, coal, etc. I'm not going to allow wood to be stored here. I don't see that as useful. But medicine? Nah, not even medicinal herbs. We don't need that. But the rest of this seems okay. So that's automatically going to be distributed to all the other people. Okay. No, that seems pretty decent, I think. Let's go ahead and set up some more housing over here, since we apparently have reached a cap once again. Can't quite fit another one, unfortunately. I was thinking I want to place one over here. We want to get rid of this stuff first. Anywhere else going to work? There's no roads over there. We can just set up another house over here. Or something. Sure. We'll set up some more housing off in this direction. We're not being super efficient with our placement anymore, but I don't think I care. I think we are okay without it. Where are those dyes? I want to see if these are luxuries. They're now at 100%. We are harvesting blueberries. So what do we do with dyes? Maybe they haven't been dropped off anywhere yet. Sell off some more of these stupid herbs. We need to start really making more use of these. Sure, immigrants, by all means, join. There's too many. More immigrant. Yep, go for it. Everyone loves my city. We have stupidly high happiness. Everyone's thrilled because of the luxuries. I don't see dyes. There it is. Dyes. So it can dye clothes. So hang on. I'm curious. If we were to go to, let's say, the tailor. Wool clothes. Fashionable clothes. Cotton and dye. Or fashionable clothes, dyed fabric, which is what? Dyed cotton fabric. Well, I don't have that yet, so I don't know how to do it. We'll stick with the wool clothes because it's the only thing I can consistently produce. But that seems like a very high-level luxury that we could use to be upgrading more stuff if I can first figure out how you get colored dyes ready to go. Maybe we'll figure that out in the future, though. I think I'm going to do one more episode of this series before we call things quits. We're not going to experience absolutely everything, but if we're going to continue playing this game, I want to do so again on the latest patch. So you guys let me know what you guys think about that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then would absolutely hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.